the 30-yard line.
Who you talking about, Tabari? Oh. I'm ready. Well, maybe I'm not. I ain't ready yet. I ain't ready.
So first and 10
I'm about to run outside.
30.
I'm ready now.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Now hold on a second. Why would they decline that? Charles.
I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards. Minimum.
You're in the positive in the yardage, and you get to read
Can't get paid.
You just had.
I like that. I like that little extra on top of the whole thing. This makes 0 sense.
I'll come over here trying to do it.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first.
I don't care who you put on him.
Good for you.
He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Multiple players combined for the team's first sack of the game. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts.
You threw that?
Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
I don't care what you pass later at those. They weren't open. Man, you feel like you feel, girl. You feel like you could throw the ball any kind of way and it just supposed to work because he threw it down. Man, that was terrible. That was a terrible pass.
Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one.
That was a terrible pass, dude. On the real. I can't even let you sit there and fake like that, bro. That was terrible. I just say I can't let you lie like that. Probably will.
Clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Barking up the wrong tree, Deion.
Now Allen.
Oh,
he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
This can't be the defense, bro. Dude.
Now Allen.
Over here.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, They want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Here's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
I'd be a bird brain if I sit here and let you warm man on me like that. I would be a bird brain. I'm gonna be real.
Allen gonna throw. And he's gonna be taken down. Back around the 35.
Take 3. This up for this.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. In motion left goes a tight end. Under pressure, they got him again. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. Now, they've got a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Now on third and forever, he'll look to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And no sidestepping that here. He's going to be brought down hard. And it also sets up fourth down.
What I go for?
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there. All the things that have gone on, and the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their second drive here to ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up and been a little bit break.
You got 2 yards. You get 2 yards every time, man. Like, why you keep running that ball?
Their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated.
You know better than me.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. And Hurts going to move him around. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
To the air, Allen. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they... And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 72 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Allen to throw it. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. 3rd and 4. Allen going to change the look here. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 8. Now they'll change things up. Allen now looks to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. To throw, it's Allen. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. Back to the ground, Cook. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Allen. Wide open, Amari Cooper. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
He great. No, you talking about me. Talking about me. Me. You're not playing this stuff on me. I don't care what you say.
They'll run with Cook. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
They try again with Cook. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Right here.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Allen.
Ooh, that's so tough. Get him.
Right
Oh,
side here, caught by Kincaid. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run for it. Cook. He takes it across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. James Cook as the first half is winding down. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. Bass on for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And this will get out of bounds. No worries there, though. That still goes as a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
That one downfield for Dotson. And this one is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon.
You're trying to focus anyway. You're trying to focus on the good.
Third quarter. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence
Find something. Every time I lay up a scheme, I make sure I can be man to man. That's the first thing I make sure. Every time I lay up a scheme.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
To throw again on second down. Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Allen going to audible to a different look. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On second and 10, Allen. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 41. They'll look to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Now they'll shift things around. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Flush to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bills are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Hurts. This is Cole. It's Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 36. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
And now you have to wonder, partner, at what point in time do they forget the running game? It's been a struggle so far in this one. I would think they'd have to start throwing it a little bit more.
Man open left side is Brown. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Here's Hurts to throw. And he is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, 70 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back. Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Smith, the man in motion left. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Shoves him aside. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Why would I do this?
4 yards to gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
I don't know who you thought you were coming to play. You better pull him out.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Of course it was.
They go play action with Hurts. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
Stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 35-yard line. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 25 yards that time. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Why wouldn't it?
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there, with now his 2nd touchdown of this third quarter. And the Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got a man complete. Look at the big man rumble.
Deion, you terrible.
Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 70 yards. And the Bills get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time
come back and do it.
Get 2 more possessions.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it.
And that ain't my problem, dog. Challenge it. Challenge it.
Run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
I told you, don't call waking me up. I'm in the bed. Don't call waking me up, texting me. Like I'm one of them. Put me on that same list you put Kiddo. I can't beat him. Leave him alone.
It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter.
Keep playing me, Dean. That's fine.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. So after the INT, it's Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Come on.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
You can't believe that you boxing me, bro. Ain't no way. You don't care about none of that?
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And able to
it's too easy.
Tackle,
it's too easy, dog. I'm gonna be real with you. It's too easy.
9 yards, not quite enough. They'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. From midfield, here's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down
Look at them states.
to 45 before going out of bounds. Now they'll audible to
look at them stats, bro. Just look at them stats. Just look at those stats, bro. Huh?
They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
Big.
He's got his receiver Cooper. And they're able to get this
Big.
pass just the 30 to the 20.
That's a down lead pass. That's the one you were talking about. That's the down lead pass.
And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now.
Better get one,
trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Oh, man, don't do that.
Now Allen again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I'm 2 o'clock on you. I'm having fun. You see how I'm lit up like a Christmas? You see how my quarterback lit up like a Christmas tree? I'm having fun.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's too fun, bro. What are you talking
This
about?
offensive line has got some smiles on his faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show
Where your clippers at?
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone,
bro.
and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Allen gonna go on 4th down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take
sure wanted it too. Shut. You can't even get in the end zone. You gonna win the game.
Already at the line,
well, run it.
The offense set to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace.
Get out of
the
bed.
Other offense are going against.
Hey, what you ready, dog? What are you ready, big bro? Seriously, what are you ready?
Because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall,
that's what it looked.
They were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
That's what it looking like. Looking like coach, just whatever it's called. Bro, don't throw that crazy stuff, bro.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon.
I hate doing you like this.
When he's fortunate.
9 yards to pick up the first. Hanson to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side.
What are you doing, big bro? What are you doing, bro? I'm just saying, what are you doing?
Here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith.
Come out and quick hike the ball.
And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
You ain't making that one of them. You come out there quick hike the ball. That's sad, dog. You gotta do better. You gotta do better, Deion, dog. For real. You gotta do better, dog. For real. If you gonna play this thing called Madden, bro, you gotta do better, bro. Can't just come out and hike the ball.
Willing to risk a return.
And pray.
This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
You can't come out and hike the ball and pray, dog. That don't work every time.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
I hate to have to do this to you,
now, but
bro.
they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game.
Hit.
Interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Nolan Smith able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
You can't stop it. Why wouldn't I run it? You can't stop it, bro.
Now Allen.
This is city. This could just say it. You still let them do it.
Just shy of the 45. 15 yards that
you gotta learn how to stop it. If you know something coming, you gotta learn how to stop it.
Defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to
now you want to blame Med.
You're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up.
Get over there. Get over there.
Want to play zone? You go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Running that clock out.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
Outside kick.
It's 3rd and 7.
You just talking. You talking too crazy, bro.
To throw is Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has another.
You don't know how to.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap. What do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out. Let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, them or PayPal. Pumped up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean a banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
You can't beat nobody, dog. For real. You used to be alright, but now you look crazy, dog.
And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And that's not
me and you need to go and retire, bro. We can't beat nobody no more. Our days are Madden over with.
And we'll start at the 30.
Hey, Deion, we gotta go through it. We gotta go in through the tower here, bro. We had a good run. Man, we had a good run, Deion, bro. We had a good one, dog. You know. We don't need to Muhammad Ali ourselves, bro. Let's go ahead and get it over with.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Man, I'm killing me.
Jackson, first play, going to throw. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
You think so? What?
From the gun, it's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers.
Get out.
Get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. To throw is Jackson. Open man is Flowers. He's got it. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Again, Jackson. Flushed out right. Now it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 40 yards.
Can't believe you do that. That's what I'm tripping. Can't believe it. That's all I just can't believe.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Jackson to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
They run different defense.
Tucker able to
They run
connect
different
on the
defense.
extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Oh, yeah. I'm just going to get a hit with those of this. We didn't know.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30.
It was terrible. I don't know how you do it. It was terrible. No cap.
Throwing to start the drive. Allen.
Why you sleeping here?
Samuel complete. And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Allen. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Down the left sideline. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point.
They think you. I spotted
And it's
yourself.
good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
And I ain't heard from T.
On the field at the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's got this down to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
It's a great route here and good recognition. Their tight end's going to give a little hesitation in the middle of that route. Hopefully slows cover man for just a split second. And he's going to continue down the field, and he makes a nice catch there.
Here's Allen. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, you got some crazy defense. I'm just
Here's Allen to throw it.
Look how slow you are. Look at you.
He's got the connection to Cooper. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
You cry with the baby.
First catch, and good for a 1st down. Allen to throw once more. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Hey.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Allen now looks to throw. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
After the interception, here's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
I'm not liking it. Easy to get past. They're one man to man on you, bro. It's easy.
Jackson now. And incomplete on the deep.
You can't get past that man, bro. It's just you.
But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Bro. You ain't never been good at impaired man.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
I am. I'm trying it now.
Jackson.
Oh. You gotta be glad for kick.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated.
That boy do not like red to red.
Doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. And Jackson throwing once more.
Throw it away.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught. It's throws. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. He's going to be sacked. Back in the 23-yard line.
And get out my game.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Throwing is Jackson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but
goodness, what? I'm thinking.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Ooh, take the 3, dog.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the 1st down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a 1st down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down.
Then you lose the game. I get ball of hell. You think the game
is. Extra point, and it's now 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I'll overuse if this is an important possession.
And he is into the
I just be guys playing. I be trying new plays. I know what beat me. I just don't. Because I know it works.
And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
I got you.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
I got you, dog. I run the ball.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
It's scary, bro. Like, that is crazy.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Oh, this one incomplete.
And you blocked all them people.
Got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Jackson going to change.
I mean, the people that's manned up, you blocked them. So what they supposed to do?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 53 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball.
He playing
fix immediately.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Looking to throw. Jackson.
Bro.
And it's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
From the gun, Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Ravens take a 3-touchdown lead. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill.
There he goes, right side. Look at the big fella go. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 69 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Cook will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
I'm cool with that. Oh, yeah.
Here's Bass now for the extra point.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Good, and it's now 28-14.
Bring your ball ahead. I'm cool with you, baby.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Jackson now. Throwing to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. And got his man complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half with the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
A shotgun handoff to Henry.
So
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the 3rd quarter will start from the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Allen. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6.
Great.
To throw, it's Allen. And caught by Cooper. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Keep chopping at that lead, dude. Just keep chopping and chopping. Just keep chopping and chopping.
And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
It's getting scarier and scarier. It's getting scarier and scarier. Yeah.
And we will not have a return.
Yeah.
They'll bring this to the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football in here.
They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
He's going to look downfield for Henry. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago. And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time.
Outside 30.
Kyle Hamilton picks it.
Good. Outside 30.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
What's crazy thing is, I know what you do. Like, you play man-to-man and put an outside 30. And I still do it. Just,
first half have now followed them into the second half, and for this defense, they take
I mean, it's obvious he's in the outside 30. I'm looking at him. Just go with it. It's easy to know. He ain't in nothing but outside 30.
I expect him to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever
You be running the same stuff, bro. Like,
coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
you put him in the outside 30. Shouldn't be that the first time. It's easy, bro. It's easy at the first time. It's so easy.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills get a bit closer. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut this to a 17-point
I'm gonna make him choose. I'm gonna make him choose. I'm gonna make that safety choose. Really.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
You just can't pick the plays you want to match. You got to at least pick a matching defense. Oh, man, you want peaches and cream, dog. That's crazy. You want it sweet as can be, bro.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, number one on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the third. That right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic Oath, first do no harm? You just did the football-cratic one right there. Don't give the ball away when you have a lead that you can lock this game down with.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Terrible, bro. Good.
To the air, Allen eluding the pressure right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
It's going to be scary for you, man.
Here's one right here. They've had
10-point lead.
Struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a first and goal.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. In motion, the tight end.
I would.
Allen now on third and goal. Got a man. It's Johnson. End zone. For a Bills touchdown.
10-point lead, bro. Fouling.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Bills are able to cut into this
This dude
deficit
can't
here in
beat
the
me,
final
man.
minute of the third. Extra point by Bass. Up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
GG's in the check.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. That one into the hands of Flowers. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. Finding Walker complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Good thing work.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Dude playing for 3, bro.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out.
You wait to come
on
back
this
and
third
steal
quarter.
again.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
It was so scared. You don't know what to do.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll try and chew some clock with Henry. Oh, it breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. On 3rd down, Henry. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
No way you can try to do something out of this.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. That is caught. He's got the first down and then some. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 50 yards. And the Ravens use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
What did you say? What 3 points? I decided to terrible.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's Allen to throw it. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. With the points that we've seen scored.
I came in nothing but some raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks. The A with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it to just go. Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapist, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Big dog from the Tether Road told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blick at my VIP. Snack of my.